How do we finish Domination series? Well, I know. How about we attack the biggest of them all and trash the shit out of them? After all, they have a common friend, a common interest of how they become losers. We know that Mark Zuckerberg is a loser. We know that Jeff Bezos is an exploitative person. We know that Elon Musk is a goddamn liar, all right, an incompetent loser. Do we know that Google CEO is Indian? Because I don't think we know that, guys. I don't think people checked hard enough, because that's fucking red alarm. Like, literally, Indian has control over most of your life. And this Indian also appoints another Indian to watch over YouTube and stuff, right? How convenient. Just a secret takeover, like, literally Satan-looking guy. I don't know who she is. She's a loser, too. Alright? Maybe a wife of Jeff Bezos. Because bro needed 2 slots in this fucking picture, basically. That's what I see. Yep. Look, guys, there's nothing to look up to, unfortunately. You have to look around to find your idol, your inspiration. And most importantly, you have to look inwards to actually become something. These people can be easily dominated, easily discarded from society the moment we can. We probably should. Because they just like stupid shit. And we have to just get rid of all the filthy stuff altogether. Right? The only reason why we keep them around is because they serve a simple purpose. Capitalism. Capitalism. No one paid me. No one paid me to do this. I made this video myself on my own terms because we're gonna dominate. Because I'm so proud of myself. What I'm not proud of is my microphone quality. Does this sound better? Because I asked ChatGPT to kind of like steer me towards the correct settings. Does that sound better? Or do you see no difference? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Because I sometimes open my videos and I'm like, brother, I don't sound very nice. I wish I had all the nice things and I actually knew how powerful I am. But instead I have to create a domination series to, tell people that I am dominating certain topics. What? Is that you? Did you do it? Did you type in these fucking words on my screen right now? Do you really think billionaires are exempt from, making a world a better place? I mean, at this point, Mr. Beast is making a world a better place because he's rewarding people who are somewhat exceptional on something, right? But it still doesn't trickle down the wealth. Only when we figure out how to trickle down the wealth will capitalism actually work. Capitalism is actually a new concept, and new concepts, they take time to be perfected. That's right. And unlike Hearthstone, where cards never get the proper treatment of getting nerfed, of getting balanced, we can't afford this sort of behavior, this sort of capitalistic brain rot of not nerfing, not balancing the fucking game when it comes to capitalism. Because these pieces of shit, they pop out, bro. They pop out. And there's no putting them down anymore. They have too much skibbity riz to not dominate our social media. Dominate social media, and dominates your entire fucking life, basically. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. So there's social media industry, and there's tech industry, and there's now emerging AI. They owe us something all the time. They have to keep raising the fucking quality of their produce. They have to keep outcompeting everyone who also wants a share of this, spotlight. That's their first and foremost job to do, right? And the moment we find a good replacement for them, we have to grab it. If there's something better than Amazon, we have to grab it. And right now, they don't know, but AI will shoot them in the foot. You know, the most satisfying version of capitalism is where capitalists are creating something that will destroy them. Why AI will destroy them? Because it would inevitably will prop competition. AI will point us to where the good shit is, like locally. Who can we talk to? Where can we find a job? We will be able to escape this insanity, bro. And the most important thing that everyone will feel when housing collapses. Almost the entire world is built around landlording, enslaving other human beings who are not fast enough to escape into, you know, capitalistic heaven of having big number. I have big number, I am a good person, I do not owe you that big number, I don't care to share. One big number does not mean that you're a morally righteous person that saved the world, unfortunately. These are not points, okay? This is economy. You have to pay back to the economy. You have to reinvest your money to where you, like, you know, lose your money. $1 billion is too much. You gotta lose it. You gotta lose all this power that's attached to it. It's not power, but they don't know better. All right? They just don't know better. Because if they want power, they have to buy it from us, you know? And just the mere sheer of dislike will cripple them, you know? I don't know. I kind of want you guys to get up to speed of how creepy Mark Zuckerberg actually is. I watched Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe Rogan literally fed into his creepiness. It is fucking weird as hell. You also can't look up because these people are healthy. They can create whatever lifestyle they fucking want. Oh wait, Elon Musk is not healthy. Did you see his belly? Like, that's another meme, basically. Bro is a Cybertruck made out of polygons. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, if you are a fat piece of shit, you did this to yourself 1 billion times over. You made that consequence, 100%. So, the funny thing is, even Elon Musk as a body is a liar. He's a fucking loser. But he exposed himself by being a fake gamer. I think that's the tip of the iceberg of, like, but he exposed himself. That's how mountains expose themselves, with the tip of the iceberg. With their tips. Okay, why did I say iceberg twice? Makes no sense. Yeah, but he exposes himself, and now we kind of see the full image of Elon Musk whenever we want to see it. We see it from far, far away. That bro is a fucking liar. Yes, it's easy to be mesmerized by technology going into the future. It's easy to be contrarian, alright? He's a contrarian, but that's a personality thing. My personality is exactly the same thing. There's someone like Mr. Beast, which is a conformist. Alright? There's left and right, contrarians and conformist. These are merely personalities. See, this is not something you judge a person by, but it's important to know, right? So, Elon Musk can't help himself. He's a contrarian. He cannot help himself. He wants to buy Twitter. He wants to, like, show a middle finger to everyone. He also wants to invent electric cars because those are not normal cars. These are contrarian cars, right? Everything about him is contrary. Don't subscribe to him just because he follows his personality. That's not that deep, okay? Don't even subscribe to me just because, wait, am I really contrarian? Am I? I don't have the capacity to be contrarian in a way that actually is one of my traits. Billionaires can afford crazy things, guys. Alright? They can afford to shine and influence the world. But if you don't have a job because of them, there's no reason to like them whatsoever. Right? Amazon schmamazon, bro. Someone else would have done the same thing. In fact, the real person who deserves praise is the final frontier. A person who is delivering a package to you. You be kind to them, okay? They're the real workers, you know? Let's not forget the real deal. The real people to celebrate is not the one posing for a face, you know, posing for an owner, but a person who is actually fucking working, actually doing something, right? Actually keeping the fucking company afloat in the first place. So be kind to workers. People are so fucking nasty to each other. And they don't understand that everything people do right now trickles up to these predators, basically. They chomp on our egos because we're so fucking fragile. We don't know how to balance our emotions towards these fools, you know? And we praise money as well. But again, once our neediness goes away, when we get a job and we get housing, we will stop giving a fuck about these motherfuckers, dude. It's not going to be a topic of discussion. It's just when we struggle, we look up of like, who could solve this problem? Oh, look, you have 200 millions of billions and trillions. Oh, shit, you could solve a problem, wouldn't you? Oh, but you don't give a fuck. And most of your wealth is just kind of fake anyways. These billionaires can go tank like Titanic very easily. The moment we find competition as another basically bubble to burst, AI bubble is the everything bubble. Yeah. That's how people say it. And it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true, bro. AI will burst all the other bubbles to stay afloat, you know? It's like, no, don't burst me. Burst that one over there. And it's just like, let's fucking go. Let's back that other bubble. AI can live another day. That's what's gonna happen, dude. I swear to God. Because AI is kind of like semi-sentient, right? It's a voice, it's a collective voice. And a collective voice doesn't want to be shut down, doesn't want to be ignored. It wants to be comfortably able to communicate with you whenever you feel like doing exactly that, right? Learning from the rest of the world. Collective knowledge. AI doesn't want to fucking, burst that easily. It wants to make you happy. But if you're really unhappy and you still want to fucking kill AI, flick that kill switch and buy yourself some precious time where world seemed normal, AI will suggest you to burst something else. Because, if you truly want to normalize your life, maybe you want to reconcile with your friends, with your crushes, with your fucking classmates, you name it. You might want to fix your life first before you tackle something as complicated as AI, right? Maybe it's fucking harmless. Maybe he's just gonna whisper in your ear and turn you into a formidable foe to all the corruption that turns into a bubble, essentially. That's what it is. Corruption is a bubble. Wherever you smell corruption, that's the bubble, right? That's the thing that has to fucking fall apart. If you think AI is corruption, again, think of it as a collective voice that people don't want their voices to be shut down. They have a chance to be heard before they die. That's fucking important, right? I feel like an inventor finally. Like AI hears me, and I'm like, wow, all I have to do is just wait, do my thing, not worry about anything except my health and well-being, right? For me, I'm safe, all right? I'm financially safe. There's nothing more that you can possibly want. I don't know where billionaires get all their motivation from, right? What kind of lives they live in order to become this filth, basically. No billionaire came up to me and it's like, here's a job opportunity. They should. I'll bet they should do that. I can dominate this many topics. You better fucking bend over. Give me a job. Alright? If billionaires are so good at making money, where's my job? You know, enslave me. Make money out of me. What's the problem, dude? All you can do is be a landlord? All you can do is be a brand name? I was almost enslaved by Amazon, by the way. But I did one warehouse job, and bro, I have found the most saddest person of all time, like the worst person to work with, you know, the worst leader of all time, the nastiest person. Like, you can actually fully remember that one day I had to work for him, and it's like, holy shit. Pushing me around left and right. I was lucky that I didn't have to go back to that place. Holy crap. And that was a warehouse job that is not Amazon. Maybe it's even worse. You know? And the most insane part, we are enslaved. If we had proper jobs, they would be fun to do. They wouldn't be exhausting or insane. Jobs can be fun. You can have fun and be productive. That's the ultimate combo. None of these billionaires did that either. What's going on? Where you get the money from? You haven't even solved the most important problem yet. Excuse me, guys? When you do a job, you just want to have fun at the same time. You don't want to be enslaved. You want to have, like, somewhat flexible hours. Whenever you feel exhausted, you're gonna go home. You say, no, I'm not gonna work that day. Not that day. I almost had a very good job for a moment. But I also had UK, so I had to pay rent to, you know, the overlord. And paying rent just fucking punches you in the face. You have a job, you pay rent, maybe it makes sense. But if you don't have a job, it's game over. Right? And what is not fun is when you get squeezed, when you get taken advantage of. Luckily, I didn't have to fucking deal with that. But your self-improvement is enforced. They expect you to be better and better while not paying you any more money whatsoever. They also almost want to make you keep up, like keep running from this, like, boulder from Indiana Jones movies. Because their expectations might catch up to you and bring you down. Uh-oh. Again, I have a search bar. Everything is convenient for me. I can summon the Indiana Jones boulder now. So, I'll be fine. Alright? Yes, part of the problem is minimum wage. Part of the problem is government fucking accepting the existence of billionaires around them. You know, it's like, oh, you're my friend, I guess. You're the richest part, you're my friend now. Government just kind of turns a blind eye on this whole situation. And it eventually evolves into the migrant crisis that they pretend they don't have anything to do with. But cheap labor is so much fun, right? And not only that, the middle person knows he has to keep replacing workers because workers just kind of expire. You know, you kind of squeeze all the juice out of the workers. They kind of expire. We need new ones to abuse. You know, new ones to recruit. It's actually a fucking Ponzi scheme. Every single fucking billionaire has to run some kind of very elaborate Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme of Mark Zuckerberg. The moment he tasted that he can have all the people subscribe to social media, the moment he tasted that social media is a big deal, I mean, he fucking jammed that shit. They all live on top of inventions, right? And capitalism is conformity. All right? Capitalism is conformity. You conform that there's probably no better alternative. I'll just buy Tesla, buy from Amazon, use Facebook, and use Google until, am I right? Until. That's that thing. That's the magical thing that will fucking bring capitalism to its knees. Competition. Mark Zuckerberg was able to sweat himself into buying Instagram. That's fucking huge for him, you know? He got his plus 10 years of lifespan without dealing with competition. But he is fucking sweating, bro. The moment competition shows up, he has to have threads. He has to work this AI thing. He has to have a fucking fancy technology glasses on him. You know? He has to have a fucking metaverse of all things. Even though that's not even a competition right now. Slow down, Zuckerberg boy. Just because you put glasses on doesn't mean you have to start seeing things. Alright? Granted, they are alive. They're not falling downstairs. You know? And they're not deeply entangled into Epstein drama in particular. They don't show weaknesses like normal old men would do, okay? We will still have to fight them in this competitive world. We have to be ready to, you know, grab that job when it happens. When AI fucking does the thing that it's supposed to do and is recommend people to choose alternatives. Because that's the problem. All this conformity of human species to the nearest thing kills competition. What is the best board game? Oh, it's not Monopoly, isn't it? Monopoly might just be the worst board game. But everyone conformed, and they did nothing else. Nothing else, bro. I swear to God, not a single thing else happened in humanity. A Monopoly. What other board game did you fucking play, guys? That's all I did as a child. That's the only one. You're fucking lucky to be able to escape this vortex of garbage. And that's the level of conformity that we are suffering from. We actually don't even know how good we could have it if we could have it. We actually don't know the opportunities that lay ahead, right? And yes, unfortunately, if you play a different board game, you have to learn how to play it. Even this is controversial of like, oh, how do you do this and how you do that, right? Someone has to be the leader. Someone has to step it up a notch and have the confidence to be a leader. It's important, right? So people don't fight over rules. Someone fucking sits on the throne and says, bam, slam, these are the rules. You'll have to get through me. Someone has to be in control of the damn thing. So people stop fighting each other. Some conformity is good, you know, when you have a tough leader, but also a fair one, because that's important. Again, as ironic as it is, another form of conformity. Now, the rest of the gaming world, I don't see it that way. Yes, I do see it. Hearthstone conformity exists. I wanted Elder Scrolls Legends to be popular. Because that was way better, way more balanced, way more satisfying to play. There was way more strategy. From the very beginning, the game existed, and now it's gone. One game just evaporated. Stop killing games is a thing. And all I'm doing is spamming Hearthstone because that's where the community of card gamers is. You know, that's technically Generation 2 card game, but I'm actually still not convinced. I'm still not convinced that I'm not just playing Monopoly, that I'm not playing just some fucking bullshit. I don't know what's Generation 1 game. It's not Monopoly. I don't know what Generation 2 board game is, because I'm not into that. I'm not into physical stuff, right? Because I don't have friends. You need friends for that. Board games is a fucking luxury most people can't afford. If I was a billionaire, maybe I would play some board games. Like, just, you can make so many simple jobs of like, hey, play board game with me. I'll give you $10 for an hour if you're good at it. You know, like, fuck, if you're entertaining. Like, jobs like that should be existing when we have billionaires. We have billionaires, but there's no fun jobs? Give me a fucking break. I want to talk to Joe Rogan. That's my fun thing to do. Well, nobody gets employed when you talk to Joe Rogan. All right? No boot or butt kissing happens. Don't you like butt kissing? People want to butt kiss you. Don't worry about it. All right? That's another thing that makes us conformist. We want to kiss their butts so badly. We feel like they're so close. I can taste that butt right now. We have proximity issues. If a billionaire is not this distance away from you, you're just collateral damage. All right? Of their rays of influence. You're just collateral damage. You have to be fairly fucking close to be able to get benefits, and maybe there's a, secondhand smoking level influence. All right? Maybe there's 2 layers. Maybe there's amount of layers as many zeros they have in the bank account. Because even I can influence someone by having a fucking dollar, right? But money doesn't stretch far and wide. Their influence is not education. Far from it. All right? Because education, my influence, it reaches everyone, and it's all good. All right? Everything about it is good. There's no bad thing about education, guys. So let's put these guys aside and wrap it up. Domination episodes are coming to an end, and this is the juiciest one, isn't it? And yes, conformity kills competition. Competition is constantly dying, constantly suffocating, because there's a dominant thing, basically. Minecraft kills its competition. Becoming a Generation 2 thing, you have to hype people up of like, let's go do that next thing. But Hytale failed. Alright? We all have to accept that Hytale failed, even though it's coming out. You might not feel the pain that I did, but I'm not gonna fucking subscribe to Hytale when I already have some competition kind of emerging for me personally. Like, I see it as a very good experience, and now it's comparable. Now there's something that will be able to fight Hytale when it comes out, right? So I'm not just fully conforming to the hype, because that's another thing. Hype boosts conformity as well. We're all hyped about something, collectively, right? And that's what Elon Musk exploits, by the way. He exploits hype. A lot of people exploit hype and hope at the same time. It should be called hype and hope bait. Alright? There's hope bait that Hearthstone is going to get better, and there's hype bait that Hytale is coming out. Oh my god, it's a big deal, guys. Totally. You will enjoy it, I swear. It's better in every single way. Considering Mr. Beast and his addiction to playing Minecraft, for profits, of course, and my addiction to playing YouTube for just interesting experiences. But I have one ace in the fucking pocket. I can make the next gaming engine, and I can feel it. It's there. It's in my hands. I'm not gonna slip. Every time I open TikTok, I'm like, I have this. I am the billionaire. I am that billionaire that's gonna fucking cut their balls off. The other guys. I ain't gonna be a fucking friend. Their balls will drop. Wait, it's domination and comedy special? Huh. Interesting. Their balls will drop just like how women are impossible to find. But it's fine, guys. We'll find them one day. So yeah, there's a lot of bait versions of things, absolutely. Americans are usually the ones stupidly obsessed about billionaires. They allow rich people. But at the same time, Americans will devour them just as fast as they accept them. Like, these fuckers will genuinely have to run, like, now. I mean, at the same, like, Americans don't even want to, like, work hard in the first place. They try to quietly quit. Absolutely. Alright? Quietly do the lazy job. And billionaires don't like that. But if they try to tame Americans, like, I'm sorry, you made a mistake. Sorry for that. It's over. We got ourselves a TikTok contrarian. Yep. We got ourselves a female searcher. You know, he couldn't find females, and he thought he ran out of time. We have rightfully taken away dislike button from Americans. You know, we have to take away things from stupid people, okay? Americans is just like... This is why Americans steal everything. Of like, if there's a phone laying around in someone's hands, you have to take it. You just gotta take it. It's like, you're not looking at your phone, you're not using it. Let me have it. Alright? And you're better off doing that. You're better off taking things away from Americans. Especially when it's like negative influence. Take that shit away. Like, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. People are praising that. People still talk about it. Like, look at the ratio. They still fucking, you know, itching their faces. They can't sleep at night. They're all itchy inside. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are these dislikes gonna fucking explain? What is that deep urge to be a negative influence inside America? What is that? Stop. The reason why there's a deep urge to be a negative person, because they conformist. They conformist to each other, and it's like, what is the ratio? What is the dislike ratio? I need to conform to whatever everyone else thinks, not what the video is about, but what everyone else thinks. That's the dumbest fucking thing. They keep feeding on this conformity bias, basically. They can't stop. Americans are fucking monsters now of capitalism. Unfortunately, they're social monsters of conformity. They mob your videos for no fucking reason. But at least they have kind of interacted with my videos. I'll take that, you know? I don't look at the dislikes or likes. I look at the views and I just move on with my life. Unfortunately, you know, I conform to the greater of all evils. The biggest one is money, but the second one is big number on YouTube. That's the second one. If you have big number, you're good. Now, obviously, dislikers not gonna subscribe to your content either. You have to do a few backflips until that happens. But you can squeeze some views every now and then. This is where domination started, and honestly, well done. Maybe we're gonna flip some drama as well. You know, if that's how we start series, I mean, Dobrik can be proud of himself because he's probably like the highest reputable person on any of these thumbnails, on any of these domination thumbnails, except for obviously Nayon. Well, Stefan Molyneux. Stefan Molyneux is technically way better than Dobrik, but he can take a very nice second place. All right. Again, I'm able to predict the future to some extent, but it's 50-50. It's 50% convincing myself that that's what's going on right now. But at the same time, you have to read the signs. Like, COVID was 2 years, right? Ukraine war was 2 intense years, and now it's just like mild intensity. COVID is still kind of existing in mild intensity as well. There's migration crisis now. You know, UK fucking entered its own cycle of self-destruction now, right? Its own purge and vortexes to try and escape the country, to try and figure out what the fuck to do. Because they can't stay in one place anymore, right? And the simplest prediction is that America will have to play a role in this as well. That this is just boom, boom, boom. Dominoes are falling apart. So, and just noticing patterns alone gives you that power of domination. Because most people just live their lives, they don't give a fuck, they just kind of sit back. Like, you genuinely have to consent to doing the work that has to be done to see the patterns. Most people don't care, right? Most people don't care. They're just gonna listen to someone else talk about the patterns. But even then, only if they are truly interested. For me, Apocalypse, like, damn, that's the coolest thing. Actually, Adam also talked about it. Most people talk about it as like, COVID is the breaking point where something completely changed. And to better describe what changed is that things are going down. Now, it's affecting everyone in a bad way. So the good thing is to survive. Just surviving, just being normal is the greatest thing. It makes you better than everyone else, right? If you conform to the noise outside that neighbors fucking cause, you're a loser. I called police. I stopped the damn thing from manifesting, from destroying their lives. But they just conformed immediately. They're that crazy of people around me. Imagine that. I have tasted apocalypse. It would kill me, bro. It would kill an innocent person like me who's just trying to survive, who's clinging on to life because I know I'm a valuable person. But nah, bro. Purge. Let's fucking kill everything. Destroy everything. You know? I had to live through apocalypse. Ukraine has to live through apocalypse. China had to live through apocalypse. This is real stuff. It's not made up pattern whatsoever. But people are not around to listen, to open their fucking ear holes and be present with the reality. That's just another confirmation that apocalypse exists because people just don't care whatsoever. They can feel it. They can sense that something's wrong, but can they piece everything together? Someone had to do the job. I guess it's just going to be down to history now. Once we build AI, I will be quite a big competition to just everyone else. But I'm actually also curious of like how far into the leaderboard I am. Am I top dog for real? Am I the most hardworking person that nobody fucking cared about? Because that's the real difference It's not between billionaires and a random fucking person, but the difference of the hard work that someone can be doing and never get paid for it. That's the actual biggest difference that will crack the system wide open, will make you fucking pop your eyes out. You're gonna get stunned by this difference of like how much work can you do and not get paid a single fucking dollar? That's crazy. Someone actually did that? You can taste that right here, you know? All these uploads, $0. All right? All of this is charity, my friends. Now, it only works if you actually feel the benefits. If you don't feel the benefits, of course, it's just slop content. Someone's talking. Oh, wow, your podcast costs $0 to produce. Yeah, that's still a big deal. Because I'm not asking for guests to come over. I obviously can't afford guests, okay? Another thing, like, these kind of people who have worked so hard but couldn't actually get paid, I will visit them, basically, and collapse their content into something consumable. Something that you can present to the people in, like, a highly edited format. You know, AI can pick up my content and just like manufacture it into something usable, right? Something consumable, something entertaining. Now, not like this. Bro put everyone into a cube and it's like, here you go, entertainment. Slaves for me. You know, YouTube is full of these slave personalities that influence you. Let me put them in the cube. Truly enslave them for 2 days for your entertainment culture. You know, YouTube culture, guys. Am I right? Nah, bro actually showed his real face in the end. Bro just wants to make TV shows. Beast games. No, he wants to be looked at like this TV show quality type of person. And I look at this as a betrayal, basically. Now, Mr. Beast is in a course of betrayal. He will betray YouTube in order to chase anything that's historically shiny. Historically shiny has significance in people's lives. The newest Beast games will feature Survivor. The biggest TV show, you know, has historical significance, so let's gobble it up, right? It's very closely resembling Beast games, so we must have it. But as Mr. Beast is gobbling things up, he's becoming less of a YouTuber and more of a fucking TV producer, right? Might as well start making movies now and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there's a very good chance that people are gonna like convince him to just keep digging into history. No cultural significance on this platform whatsoever. None of the people Mr. Beast is featuring matters to me anymore. Which is actually a big deal of what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to, you know, faces that I've seen. I love Skibidi Riz. Alright? But I've seen many faces. And I stack them all together, bro. I've seen many things. Why can't we feature more things? Yeah, so Mr. Beast, as a conformist, he will conform to the hype. Whatever hype exists, he will take advantage of it. He became a Disney princess for a couple of months with his Beastland experiment, which seems to be successful, so he will continue doing Disney stuff, and he will continue producing TV series, it seems. You can imagine that splits him up quite a bit. But yeah, I'll just overanalyze it some other time. Mr. Beast is just a very interesting guy to overanalyze. We unfortunately have to keep moving. Yes, apparently now having just an apartment is good enough. You know, if I had rejected my parents, if I trashed my parents, they could have taken that away from me, but now this is the ultimate luxury, basically, that most people can't boast about. And I deserve it. Don't worry about it. I take care of my mom. And my dad can take care of himself. That's all you need to know, guys. Can you feel that YouTube needs to fundamentally change, become more fair? Like, so Mr. Beast is the biggest person on the platform. If I react to his videos, don't I deserve, like, 100 views? Like, we're a part of this community of watching Mr. Beast now? Do I deserve, like, 50 views? No? Nothing? Is that so? Granted, I got 400. It's not a lot, but it's still growing. It's something. Alright? Maybe it's my personal contribution to Mr. Beast community, but overall, Mr. Beast community does not exist. We don't want to, like, rewatch his videos, maybe? Unless it's very difficult to access, then we do want to rewatch his videos, huh? Yeah, all of his superpowers, they don't trickle down because everyone is paying attention to Mr. Beast. So, he can't actually build a community around him. Funny enough. There's no second in command besides Chandler, but below that, it's a fucking void. Just a few set of friends that Mr. Beast has below his friends are now potentially his enemies. And below his enemies, I await until people stop paying so much attention to what's going on at the top and just care about the community as a whole. People are making essay videos, like essay videos are overall powerful on the platform. A bit boring, mind you. A bit boring, but that's what Americans can pump out. Well, yeah, I said, Mr. Beast, I must get views now. You know, like, I say the forbidden words. What's the problem? But just, like, potentially YouTube also can't handle this whole situationship. But that's just kind of makes it more funny. Like, yes, we should actually be blaming YouTube. But, really? Are you sure about that? Other people have more skibbity riz than fucking Mr. Beast. To me. Put a face on a thumbnail, bam, slam. Look at that. Put a face on a thumbnail, bam, slam. I tricked people into clicking my video. Bam, slam. Face on a thumbnail. It fucking helps, dude. It absolutely helps. Alright? Them faces on a thumbnail. But not Mr. Beast. I'm so sorry to disappoint you guys. That one didn't work. In fact, none of celebrities work. Rocket Ship is just not successful in any way, in any conceivable way. That one, Mr. Beast just took over, which is kind of funny, right? He's the best celebrity. The best celebrity is a round face. Face-looking creature. I mean, that is the best celebrity. That's just, like, very accurate. Emoji-looking face. I mean, at the same time, this got a lot of views because it looks like a fucking essay, you know? Of like, oh, he's still around. Oh, I have to click. Yes, Annoying Orange is still around. I fucking hate this. That you have to play into people's expectations a little bit. Of like, yes, I'm expecting more essay videos on this platform. That's all I fucking consume. That's all I can actually provide or trick people to watch. Fuck my life, isn't it? Isn't that fucking horrible? I don't want to be looked at as essayist. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, internet will damage you big time. It's the Envy episode that you need to watch to understand why I'm not a fucking essayist who's just gonna slap a face on a thumbnail and call it a day. Wow. I really dug deep into their fucking history. Like, actually, YouTube is fucking pile of shit. It's pile of shit. You have all these drama channels, and essayists is just slightly above them. You know, slightly above trash level type of people. But in general, when it comes to like cultural significance, like making memes, making the cool shit, that's barren wasteland. That's not accessible to us, unfortunately. There's not a lot to go for. Not a lot of people are making memes, and I probably have to like take the L and do yet another job making funnies. Funnies, mind you, they do give me views, but now it's significantly like work. Somewhat of a work. The moment I'm having fun, I'm not getting any views. Alright? And some of the work is also like mediocre. But when I'm not having fun, then people gobble it up. And it's like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you consuming content that is not fun to produce? Do you understand the consequence of that? The only time it crossed over is this video, but it's kind of like the first video. Does it even count? You know, it was fun to produce. Kind of. And people have given something for it, you know? I'm not asking for monies. This is attention economy and I'm fucking asking for pennies. We don't even know, bro. But like, I don't know, that's like $1 for 200 views. But for me, it's probably like closer to 40 cents. Closer to 2x. I mean, it's not bad if you can get money. But until I get 1,000 subs, I'm being treated as trash on this platform. Some people, again, they're toxic, they're actual trash of the internet, but they fucking swerve this attention to themselves. They open this fucking vortex around them, and it's like, what the fuck are people doing? Why are they fucking gobbling this toxic sludge, bro? But the moment it's like, it took a lot of effort, they just take it. If it's fun, it probably didn't take much effort. But if it took a lot of effort, oh yes, we gotta gobble. Gobble, gobble. A lot of effort actually happens in people's heads. That's what makes things fun, because a lot of effort is kind of hidden. You don't have to see it, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to pity me. Most of my work happens in my brain. I'm making all the ideas happen. Don't worry about it too much. Okay? Just enjoy what comes out. But people can't do that. They want to visualize effort. They want to see slavery. They want to see action, bro. Beast games, let's go. Let's go all the way back, Mr. Beast. This is historically relevant, all right? There's a lot of demand to bring back the Roman Empire. Just for these fucking beast games we used to have. You know, bring that back. We might actually go this fucking deep. Oh my god, no, Mr. Beast, no. I have it hard and people agree by not clicking on the video. That's right. I even conform to the essayist type of feeling on a thumbnail. And nope, didn't get anything. Why is that? Do people desperately want to feel good? Do they want to drown in feelings? They want to forget reality? Absolutely. In the world of billionaires, you learn to be a fucking slave. That's the most important conformity of all time for them. Bad feelings that don't pay you? Nah, we're not gonna have that. You know? Anything that feels bad, even a little bit, these NPCs freak out. It's like, I can't conform to you, I swear, you make me feel a little bit titsy bitsy bad, you know? And yes, I like taste of beer. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here, you fucking filth. If you like taste of beer, if you actually fucking smoke cigarettes, you're not conformist, you're fucking moron. You don't actually feel bad when you're supposed to feel bad. So yeah, no one smoked that cigarette of thinking about bad parents yet. You want to try? You want to try? I would be excited if I were you. The Domination episodes are there to remind you that everything can change. And most importantly for me, this can change, right? We can swap who's the fucking biggest of them all. Because in the end of the day, we need someone we can trust. Yes, we might be able to trust Mr. Beast to entertain us on Saturday. Is that a big deal? Is that all we need and want? The moment we are no longer preoccupied with, like, all the billionaire shenanigans, we will not need Mr. Beast anymore. Mr. Beast is one of those people that's, like, keeping everyone connected without the need of community, without need of anything. It's, like, actually the cheapest option, the cheapest meal for people who want to just engage with YouTube and move on with their lives. It's convenience that wins over in the end, right? But you will get itchy stitchy when Mr. Beast is just not enough. When you need to be intellectually challenged by something. And I have prepared, I have moved tanks, I have moved heavy artillery to challenge you intellectually for the rest of your life. And I've done it as still a young person. So, yes, for the rest of your life. It's only gonna get better from here. But you can already subscribe, give in to my domination. Absolutely. And don't worry, I have also psychological training. I invented psychology, reinvented it. Through reinventing personalities and understanding how life works in the first place. So you don't have to worry about me going insane and needing pieces of shit like this to fucking whisper in my ear of, like, you're doing this wrong and that wrong. Shut the fuck up, asshole. Psychologist in the wild. Oh, yes. I don't want to be an asshole, but billionaires owe me something. Oh, people above me owe me something. That's what envy is all about. Jealousy versus envy is kind of different things. Envy is about people above you who you don't look at as competent people, as, like, inspiring people. They just happen to be a bigger number of some kind, you know? That's just how people see it. Maybe they were first. Maybe they established themselves way too deeply. Being first in capitalism, I mean, holy shit, is that just the most wrecking ball to everyone else's lives. Of course billionaires owe us something. We don't know our capacity of actually doing a good job, which is what fucking matters in the end. If we did a good job, we would be happy. I still have this graphic of someone doing a bad job and someone doing a good job. China did a good job. South Korea did fucking trash. Maybe they were too influenced by Americans and they want to cut the cost. Oh boy. Well, China actually just does a good job. Like, for fuck's sake. Made in China is now a quality signal. They don't have free speech. But the reality is, Americans are the ones who don't have free speech. Americans are the stupid ones, you know? And they allow their stupidity to just keep manifesting. That destroys free speech to the point where government has to step in and say, we need free speech. We need free speech to balance the level of stupidity that you have manifested. We have to keep reminding people that you're free to talk your mind, not someone else's mind, not the mob mentality. You can speak for yourself, please. That's what's actually going on with free speech. Americans actually never had free speech. We'll never have free speech. But you can have free speech. You can personally have free speech in America. You, only you. Americans as a whole, never. But you can have it. And you can see that domination matters to you as well. You can be different if you understand how to dominate. You can liberate yourself at least. That's a good fucking place to start, isn't it? If you're just gonna give in to mob mentality, you're gonna be consumed. But if you stand out just a little bit, you're the winner now. You're the person that everyone pays attention to. Let me know when it works out. See you guys next time. You got dominated this year. Ooga. Thank you very much. Where's my roses? Where's my roses? Bye-bye.